Hey YouTubers, it's Tony with Mayberry Mini Trucks. Today is Friday, January 23rd, 2026. And today we have 5K vehicles, 3 trucks, a deck van, and a van to video. These just came in 2 days ago, and we're going to go ahead and show you great detail about these vehicles. We don't know how much they are because we haven't serviced them and test driven them to find out everything that needs to be done to put them in good operating condition. But we do want to give you a fresh off the boat perspective. And that's what this video is all about. When we do price them, we'll put the price on the vehicle itself, unless somebody calls right now and says, hey, I think I want that. Then whatever the price on the vehicle is all you pay. There are no other fees. No dock fee, no admin fee, no tax, no title fee, no transfer fee, no service fee, none of that stuff. We don't play any games with our customers. And we also use full synthetic oil. These trucks will all be serviced with 5W30 full synthetic oil, new air filter, new oil filter. We'll check all the fluids, the differential in the front, the differential in the rear, the transfer case, the transmission, the antifreeze in the radiator, make sure the battery's good, and the brake fluid. Make sure that the four-wheel drive works. We'll make sure that the heat works. We'll make sure that it runs well when it reaches normal operating temperature and that it has good power. So I would like to also ask that you please subscribe to our channel and hit thumbs up. Subscribe will make us easier for you to find because we'll be in your subscriptions. And it tells us, hey, there's these people out there that like what we have to offer. That's what's in it for us. We're not monetized, so we're not trying to make money or more money. We just like to know that, hey, people appreciate our videos. And thumbs up tells us, hey, this looks nice. And also notification. If you hit notification, then you'll be notified when we post a video to our YouTube channel. Guys, Mayberry Mini Trucks popularized mini trucks in the United States. We did that. We're very grateful. Not that anybody else couldn't have done what we did. I'm sure there's lots of people that could have done that, but we did do that. We popularized mini trucks in the United States. We got them made street legal in North Carolina 6 years ago. We blazed the trail on that and got the legislation passed in the North Carolina House and Senate, and Governor Cooper signed our bill into law. And we try to run a tight ship, and we've had thousands and thousands and thousands of customers. So we're probably, I think we're over 9,000 mini trucks now that we have sold. I've delivered thousands of mini trucks, you know, fewer than 9, obviously, because some people bring them home, especially lately. I'm doing fewer and fewer deliveries. So, all right, well, let me go ahead and get started. For some reason, when I put my phone on airplane mode, my AirPods and my gimbal won't work. So I have to leave my phone on cellular connection. And when I get a call, it disconnects the video. Oh, that just happened to me. I was like finishing the second one up, the deck van. So let me get started and hopefully nobody will call. All right, here we go. I don't know why. It's something different with the iPhone software. Sometimes they upgrade and it's a problem. And then like a week or two later, it gets repaired. All right, going around the windshield here, it looks really, really nice. No rust. We do have a scratch there. And we have a ding. I know this because I've already done this vehicle once. We have a ding there. And the front bumper looks great. Very clear headlights. Under the hood looks incredible. Let me show you that real quick. Beautiful. Beautiful. There's the other location of the VIN number. Coming down the door pillar, we have a light scratch there. Beautiful inner fender. Very nice tire, Yokohama. and a scratch that probably won't buff out there, and there. This is just dirt there. That's not a scratch, although it looked like one. Nice antenna. And this second door has some dings and bruises. Ding, 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 dent. Maybe ding, dent. Getting a little bigger on that last fourth one. We have a ding here. And that's about it there. This rear quarter looks very, very nice. We have one ding right there. Another nice wheel with a center cap. That's pretty cool. Looks really pretty under here. Now, the rear door, the hatch door looks phenomenal. We do have a couple dings though. One right there. And we've got that, actually, that, and that. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 on that corner pillar. But I said phenomenal. It does look nice. Save this, this, and this. All right, coming down the roof rail, looking very nice. And this quarter, this is where you fill your oil. The release lever is right in here when you open that rear door. This is your dipstick right there. I'm touching the top of the dipstick with my index finger. You unscrew it 9 1/2 turns, it'll come out. Wipe it, carefully put it back in so you don't introduce contaminants, and that's how you check your oil. This is a scratch here. That's the only damage on that door. The battery was dead. You can see they were looking for it. They looked under here for the battery. They looked here for the battery. Turns out the battery was under the hood. Looking really good. No rust under this door. Very pretty seat. Very pretty door. No rust underneath this side either. And a nice seat again. And it has 42,000, what was it? 42,736 kilometers. So that's like 26,000 original miles. Fantastic. All right, let's go ahead. Let's go to the next vehicle. Daihatsu Hijet S110W, which means a deck van. Going around the windshield, we have no rust damage at all. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful as far as no rust is concerned. We do have an impression, a tiny ding, and then that right there. The headlamp on a S110 is your AutoZone headlight. So you can get that at AutoZone if it ever burns out. Very nice color matched front bumper. The door pillar on the driver's side looks really nice. We have a dent right there. Now there's something super, super rare about this deck van. And I know you probably haven't noticed because I haven't shown it yet. But almost all deck vans come, that's a scratch, come without a tailgate. This is one of the few that actually has a tailgate. This is my third deck van I've ever had that has a tailgate. One was a fire truck and one was white. Looks really nice. So this is the beauty of a deck van. Power windows, guys. Look at that. Electric windows. You have room for people in the back. The seat for the really tall person goes far back. So they have extra knee room with a deck van, just like a regular van. And you've got storage. That's incredible. It's 41 inches wide on the inside and probably 40 inches front to back on the inside. We have a scratch here that's been touched up. Good color match attempt, but it is scratched. or was, and then they touched it up. A little scratch right there. Another nice tire with aluminum rims. Looks good under here. Very nice, no rust. And this is the bed. That's where the battery is. You can tell they jumped it because the cover is laid on there, not snapped back on there. Very nice sliding rear window. And the tailgate does work. I did try it on my last video. There it is. So that is the beauty of a deck van. You got to make sure that, there you go. Now you can close it. You got to make sure the chains don't get caught in the latching mechanism. Okay, this is interesting. This is the holder to buttress this roll bar so that you don't damage the body. So if you have something in there leaning out, it leans on the bar instead of the fender. Okay, here we have a little scratch there and there. The door itself also has the same continuation of that scratch right there. Little indentation there. Again, here's the interior. Looks very nice. You can fit 2 people, certainly, if not 3. It would be tight with 3, but 3 kids. If you're running them around on the farm, that would definitely be possible. 3 children. And this is the fender on the passenger side of the deck van. Looking good, no rust. Another power window, which is cool. Absolutely beautiful on the inside of that door. No rust. And the seat on the passenger side also looks really good. Now, this did come with air conditioning. I don't know if it works. I have a feeling it's dead as a doornail. Huh, interesting. It's a 5-speed, 4-wheel drive. It started. Unbelievable. All right, so this is how you control your air. Now, that was depressed. That means it probably works. It's also too cold to tell. So does it work? I don't know. That's the air conditioning compressor right there. It's not turning on, but that's probably because it's 30 degrees out. So we're not sure. So that's Daihatsu. That gets caught under the seat almost every time. That's just a Daihatsu thing. So you have to be aware that that doesn't get hooked underneath the seat when you fold it back down. Brake fluid, 57,359. So that's like 36,000 original miles. Now the air might work, guys. We just don't know. It's too cold. 5-speed, 4-wheel drive, deck van with a tailgate. That is remarkable. 3rd one ever. Here is a Mitsubishi U62T. There's the VIN number. Let's go around the windshield and check it out. Let's look and see what kind of condition the periphery of the windshield is in. Beautiful. No rust. No rust. Okay. This is the agricultural version. So we have a little scrubbing there that they did touch up. Beautiful across the front of the color-matched front bumper. Obviously, 4-wheel drive. Coming down the door pillar, we have a scratch that's been touched up here. Okay, so these guys, whoever had this, would touch up any imperfection. You can see they took a Q-tip and they dabbed it. Everywhere there was a scratch, they dabbed it. But that, to me, guys, is a good sign. Beautiful tire. That's a BF Goodrich. Nice tread pattern in very good condition. Also, it looks nice under there on the driver's inner fender. Here's the bed. Look at this, guys. Look at the condition where the floor of the bed meets the rear of the cab wall. It is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now, this is a 99 or a 2000, and it is 44 inches wide on the inside. Boy, I hope I don't get a phone call. Now, we have a scrape all the way down here and another scratch there that has been, once again, touched up. It doesn't look that bad. I'm probably being a little more picky than I should be, but this is the way to be. Show everything. And this is called seam rust. That's where it was spot welded or welded. Looks really good under there. That's important. Another nice tire. And the tailgate. It does have a ding here, a dent here, and a dent here. Okay. The bed is in remarkable condition. This side is ding free. Ding free on that panel, guys. That is nice. Very nice. There's under the bed. Rear of the cab looks really good. Coming down the door post on the passenger's side, we're looking for any damage on the door. And guys, I don't see a ding on the door. Let me verify that. Yeah, the door is ding free. That is nice. Okay, let's look under the fender on the front passenger. Looks very good, no rust. Here's the door panel on the passenger door. No picks, no tears. Very nice. Good looking seat. There is your VIN number, the hidden spot of the VIN number. Very nice. Mitsubishi made a big change with regard to their, like there's your e-brake, there's your four-wheel drive, and there's your high and low. That was a change they made in 99. 35, 269. So that's like 23,000, 24,000 miles. Very nice. We do have a tear in the seat right here. It's about 8 inches long. Next, we have a Mitsubishi U62T. Going around the windshield, we have surface rust that did not go underneath that gasket, but you can see, and it also has a dent there and right there. Coming down, again, it's looking good, no cancer, but you can see the surface right there. That's just surface. That doesn't go down past the gasket or anything like that. Now here we have the paint that is flaked off here and a little flake there. Beautiful front bumper. Looks really good. Meaning no cracks or breaks in the fender, or the bumper rather. Okay, looks good. This fender is ding free. Here we have a ding here and a scratch here. The tailgate, let me look at it from the other direction. There's a scratch in the paint right there. And a ding there. Let's look under this bed mat. Ooh, the bed mat has done its job. Very nice. That's the beauty of a bed mat. A bed mat can really be your best friend. Okay, they tied it down. Okay, just untied it. So I would say this bed mat did its job. There's no cancer under here. That's a big deal, but I'd say it served its time. It's probably lived its last time. Now, the tailgate has a ding here, here, and here. This has a dent like a burble right there, like a series of dings, wanting to call it a dent. We have a scratch here that's been touched up underneath. Let's see. You can see under the bed a little bit right there. The wheel hump makes it difficult. Here you can get a good view under the bed. Looks good. Okay. The rear of the cab has scratches on it. No big deal. And on the door post, we have a ding there and a ding there. And a ding there. A scratch there. That's just the paint got removed and flash rusted. Now, we need to replace these tires. We have to replace the tires on this truck. We have a scratch there. So Susan, that message was for you. We need new tires, or at least replacement tires if we don't put new ones on. If we put new ones on, it'll increase the cost by $360. Or maybe, maybe $380, I think it is, for 4 new Yokohama Geolanders. Or we can put that seat looks good. I'm not good at doing two things at once. That seat looks good. Okay. Or we can put on a used set that don't have cracks in it. The reason I need these replaced is because they have cracks in them. All right, this door looks really nice. No picks on the panel. No rust underneath. We have a tear here, 4 inches long. And the mileage on this one is 48,937. So that's like 30,000 or 30,500 original miles. A nice truck, a good truck, low mileage. But it has its surface rust and a little faded on the paint, but a nice truck. So here is a Honda HA7, which is 4-wheel drive. Let's go around the windshield. We have not had a phone call yet. All right, coming around. Nice. No rust around the perimeter of the windshield. And this will buff out nicely. It's just chalky and dirty. So that'll clean up nicely. Guys, we don't have a single ding in that hood. Coming down the door pillar, we have a crease right here. Might be a little hard to see, but it's there. It's not big, but it's a crease. Beautiful tires. Look at this. What do we have? Yokohama. Wow. Nice looking tread pattern on that tire. Beautiful. All right. Door. That's oil. It just hit the door. That'll all come off. That doesn't count. No dings, guys. No dings on that door. Okay, coming down the door post. No dings. Beautiful. Now the bedside panel, ding, scratch, tire mark. So that's nothing. It's just where a rubber tire, they were loading something or something like that. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, okay. These tires have to be replaced. Here's why. Can you see that? It just sat too long. So we have to replace these tires also. All 4 of them. Looks really good under here. Here is the bed. So Susan, we got to replace these tires also. The bed looks really good where the cab floor meets the wall. No rust. This, guys, is surface rust. This means it had a bed mat and it scuffed the paint off the hump of the rib. And now it just flash rusted. That's all that is. Okay, now a ding there and a series of dings. Like there's like a dozen little dings on the bed. Tailgate. I'm sorry, on the tailgate. Bed looks good. All right, now we have about half a dozen dings going down the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 of them are from the inside out, and the rest of them are from the outside in. So there's 7 dings on there. This is how you fill your oil. This is how you check your oil on a Honda. Very nice. Coming down the door post. On the passenger side, we have an impression there. About the size of like a pear. A ding there, and a crease 3 inches long there. A mild crease, but I think you can see that. Okay. Here's the front fender on the passenger side. Very nice. I'm rounding the corner, guys, because of the how would you say? Because of the that somebody could call. I don't want to get a phone call. Man, oh man, what a mess. Somebody got in here and just tossed the paperwork around. Huh. That goes there. The air conditioning does not appear to work in this vehicle because somebody has messed with it. Yeah, that also won't stay on. Okay. The door panel is not broken or torn. There's no rust under this door. Looks good under there. Dirty, but looks good. So this vehicle, now we can look under the hood quickly. I hope the phone doesn't ring. I've got to find out how to video, and if I get a call, it doesn't stop the video, because that's what's been happening. That's what happens if I used to forget to put it on airplane mode, but now if you put it on airplane mode, you can't have any Bluetooth signal. It shuts off your Bluetooth. So it might be a setting in my phone. I don't know. It just started about a week and a half ago. Beautiful under here. No rust on the bottom of the driver's door. And then under here, okay. So that's kind of held down by that. The seat has a side split right there, but the top of the seat cushion and the seat back on the driver's seat is nice. Let's see if we can get any indication of the mileage. 42,706. 42,706 is like 26.5, 26,500 miles, perhaps something like that. My math is going to be off. What you do is you take 42,706 and you multiply it by 0.621. That's how you get the actual mileage. So 0.621 is the multiplier to convert kilometers to miles. Guys, that concludes our video of these 5K vehicles, 3 trucks, a deck van, and a regular van. Thank you so much for watching our video. Again, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and thank you for watching our video, and thank you for joining us on our mini truck journey.